Welcome back to the show. My name is True. We are the coolest radio show in Las Vegas. I am here with Little Rach.
What's going on, guys?
And we have a guest host back, Mr. Will Roundtree.
Mr. Full-Time CEO. Appreciate the invite back, True.
Welcome back. Welcome
and we
back.
have a
Thank you,
very
Rach.
special guest. Goes by the name Brandon.
Brandon from Vegas.
Everybody, I'll tell you what, Brandon.
Yeah.
Since posting your picture, bro, my shit is on fire. You have a lot of people, man, that like you.
My fan base, you got a bunch of 55-year-old men who just found out about you. Yeah, that's my. Your dad is my favorite. I'm his favorite TikToker. That's what it is.
I love that.
Man,
That's cool.
like-
So, how long have you been doing this TikTok journey for?
It started right around COVID. You know, when you're a real estate, you know, they declared your job. What was that? Super important, essential. Yeah. So I got to go and drive around, you know, and I still had to eat. So
Right.
I would show houses and then post food, and the houses would get like 1,000 views, but I post food and it'll be like 50,000, 60,000 people. So I said, well, fuck it, I'll just post food from now on.
That's
I love it.
That's something I've always thought about. Going into real estate, is it hard when you don't have like a little savings or whatever just to get started?
Oh, if it wasn't for my now wife, bro, I'd have quit.
Were you
Straight up.
Shout out to her.
Being a realtor?
Oh yeah, I'd have quit.
Really?
My first 2 years, the people who were training me didn't like. Certain people train you to make them successful, you
Right.
know, not you successful. It's just part of the business, right? If they train you too good, then you'll fuck around and leave. So I knew enough to like make a sale here and there, but not how to actually like thrive and prosper. So yeah, the wife was she's the best. You know, the lash, she does the lashes.
Oh, cute.
She's the best.
Yeah,
she's the
cute.
like best. She's retired now. I retired her, but she was the best in the whole
love
city
that.
and shit. Yeah,
Definitely.
so she had my back.
She helped you out, and now
did
you
she at
retired
least
her.
put
That's
her
amazing.
last ash, hang it somewhere? See if we
in
can
a
put it in the
frame?
studio here.
In a
The
That would-
last one.
We framed that shit. Yeah.
You got to frame the lash and then your first dollar made.
Oh, I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I spent that shit at Herbs and Rye a long time ago, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I saw that on your page, and man, let me tell you something. That place is just dope. The bartenders, the
Yeah.
music,
Yeah.
the music
It's
that they
the
play in there.
ambiance.
Do you
man.
go?
Yeah.
Wait, do you
It's
go
the ambiance.
before midnight or after midnight? 'Cause there's two different places.
Listen, I go when the night workers are in there.
Oh, so you know?
I'm in the night. I'm in
You
the
know.
nighttime.
Herbs and Rye after midnight turns into the best club in Vegas.
Yes,
Really?
it does.
Oh, it's nothing but
Yeah.
pretty girls, dancers.
Everything.
Yeah,
The music is different.
The
It's-
music.
Oh.
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah,
The
they-
bartenders are dope.
Yeah.
I have to make my way there. That sounds awesome.
Before they trick you because before midnight they play like nice jazz. It's like a real classy place.
Right.
So as midnight hits, bro, that gangsta Vegas comes out, bro. It's a
really
whole
is.
different
No
world.
way.
Yeah.
What?
no, it's-
Yeah, real
I
Vegas.
never saw any marketing or anything about that. So I guess like it's
They
just like
don't
a
have-
word of mouth.
That's why you got Brandon from Las Vegas.
That's so true. So do
Yeah.
like places like that hire you to, promote?
Every so often, yeah.
Okay.
Like there's some big we have some of the best foodies in the world are in Vegas. Like Vegas Phil, my guy Unlocked. Even been Sorry Not Sorry Ice Cream, any of those places.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
good.
He runs
haven't
that.
been there. I've
He
been
runs
wanting
Oh,
that.
to check it
wow.
out.
Wow.
So we have some of the biggest foodies in the world, right? So if like the big guns call like from the strip, they usually call, one of them, but I get my calls every so often.
Right.
Real
You know?
quick, I just learned, I haven't been there yet, but I heard that Cleaver's is owned by Herbs and Rye.
Oh yeah.
Same vibe in there? Or
Oh yeah. No,
better
no,
or
no.
different?
Cleaver is like the nice
That's like the
older sister.
upscale.
Herbs and Rye is like the kind of slutty
That's
younger
the,
sister.
The
Yeah,
OG.
Yeah.
And it's the OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a super dope spot.
So have you ever done a food review and then like absolutely hated?
I was just about
The
to say
food.
that. Did they try to tell you, hey,
Right, like they paid you and for it and everything. Like
Like, you can't give us a bad review.
I have a rule. I'm from Vegas.
Okay.
I'll never get anybody a server because they're not gonna fire the owner. They're gonna
Right.
They're gonna take it out on the server, the busser. They're gonna take it out on somebody who doesn't deserve it.
oh,
chef.
So the
so real.
chef, somebody who needs a job. So I'll never leave a bad review because how am I gonna call somebody a job because I didn't like the food? That's crazy.
right.
fair.
But
True.
I'm very honest with the restaurant, and I tell them, look, I didn't like the food. I can post the review, but I have to be honest. Would you rather me not post the video? And most places just rather have me not post the video.
So then do you think the taste or what you like, is it a subjective?
That's why
'cause-
food is wild subjective.
Yeah, and I think that's the hardest part because everybody is going to view it differently.
Man,
Definitely.
I appreciate the love, but it actually is what makes reviewing food the easiest way to build an account. Because social media is all about engagement.
Very true.
And with food, half the people gonna like it, half the people gonna hate it.
But people
so
gonna show up anyway.
They're gonna show up regardless,
which
right?
is genius.
Everyone's got to eat.
Yeah.
So
No matter what you post, you just posted somebody's favorite restaurant and somebody's least favorite restaurant all in one go.
Definitely.
It's engagement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust this out real quick. Little Rach here always trying to drag me and other people into these vegan spots. What's the best vegan in Vegas?
Man,
Because I can't.
Hey, don't hate on the vegans, okay?
I
All
can't
right.
fucking do it. Bro.
Hey, I just heard somebody died
what?
from being completely vegan.
Oh, that raw fruitarian girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She died from being a bitch. Is what happened.
Tell him. Tell him. Nah,
She died from being a pussy. That's what
Because
she
she didn't
died
eat
from.
anything else other than fruit.
Yeah.
So no beef, clearly.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So
But
she died off
Well,
of-
I haven't ate
that
beef
was
in
actually
years.
a joke, Rach.
Oh.
No beef.
Oh,
But I'm bummed.
sorry.
So it's. I've never actually shared this story before. About 2 years ago.
Are you vegan? First of all.
Look at me, bro.
Have you seen his
What
videos?
the fuck?
I'm definitely not vegan. I'm definitely not
If you
vegan.
got this fat on being vegan, bro, it'd be a problem. About
You
2
never
years
know.
ago, there's this rapper named Yowda, right? It's a rapper named Yowda, local
From
guy.
Vegas.
From
Wait, I
Vegas.
know him. I
You
just
know
met him
Yowda?
I
the
did
other
some
day.
work with him
Okay.
before.
You know Yowda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, okay.
I
when
literally
you
just met him the other
When
day.
you see Yowda and he invites you to go eat with him, where do you assume Yowda, the gangster rapper with Rick Ross, is taking you?
STKs.
STK, somewhere just right.
Yeah.
This motherfucker took me to Kenny's fine vegan dumpling Asian
Yes.
restaurant. I said, "What the fuck?" He goes,
He
"Oh
said
yeah,
that's
bro."
his favorite
I
spot.
said, "Yeah, bro, I'm vegan. You ain't know?" I said, how are you a gangster vegan, my guy?"
Oh my
But-
God. I
so-
feel the same way.
That's
I
a new
was-
genre of music.
That's
I
a new
guess.
genre of music, bro. And he's like, "Yeah, a lot of rappers are vegan." And I said, "Oh, you putting me on, right?" So we go to this. It's right over off like Flamingo or
Kenny's
something like that.
probably vegan.
Kenny's
Yeah,
vegan.
Chef Kenny's.
Chef Kenny's.
Yeah.
And I'm in there, bro. I'm ready to hate the place. Like I'm like,
Oh,
bro,
not from the
like-
start.
Is that the one that's at the? Is that the one that's at the Rumor?
No, it's on a Spring Mountain.
Spring Mountain. Yeah,
Spring
yeah,
Mountain.
Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I'm sitting down and he's gassing up. "Oh, bro, we're gonna get these fried mushrooms. Taste just like steak. We're gonna get this shit. Taste just like chicken." I said, "How about you just bring me fucking chicken?" So I'm in there trying not to be negative, right? Because we're
Yeah.
filming. We're
Right.
filming. And I want to give it an open mind. I'm not disrespectful
Yeah,
like that.
totally.
And I can't lie. Half the dishes were actually pretty good.
okay.
I would never like, if you were like, "Hey, let's go grab lunch," I would never be like, "Oh man, let me go hit up Chef Kenny's real quick." But if someone took me there, I could find something to eat.
Okay.
Bro, I feel like every time, like I've been like, all right, I'll try it. And I don't know if you're picking the wrong ones, but I
Look,
just
we were in
can't fuck-
California.
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
fuck with vegan
You done the
stuff.
Tacotarian? You done Tacotarian?
See,
I haven't been
Tacotarian's
there yet. I
okay.
heard.
I could do
But
bean
they just have a
burritos.
prone to
Yeah,
plants.
I could eat those all
They
day.
just added a prone to plants at
So,
Tacotarian. It's
so to the
bomb.
vegan, food, all that shit. When the Beyond Meats and Impossible Burgers and all of that was out, how did you maneuver? Because everybody was selling that shit.
No, I won't. I won't do it. That shit's unhealthier than actual meat,
That-
bro.
Yeah.
To that point.
That shit's unhealthier than
So I
meat.
wonder was she
Yeah.
eating that stuff?
Nah.
The
hell
woman
no.
who passed away.
No, she ate all fruit, like only just straight fruit.
So meaning she just died of like like
because
a
she
malnutrition?
didn't. Yeah, I think because she didn't get
okay.
anything else in her
She
body.
died for being fruity.
type thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
fucking nuts. So what's your favorite restaurant out here?
Like what do I think is the best or what's my favorite?
What's your personal favorite?
Let's get
since you-
different, like steak place, burger, Mexican.
Oh,
like-
My
shit.
Chinese girlfriend wants to know about Chinese food, so we can talk about
Oh.
that one too.
Tell your Chinese girlfriend go to China Mama.
Okay.
That's the
China
goat. That's the
Mama.
goat. I
They're out of
promise you.
Cali, right?
No. She's straight out of China, man. But
Oh wow. Okay.
they took over the OG location over on Spring Mountain. It burned down. She brought that back.
Mm.
Now she got a joint in Palace Station.
Okay, I did see that.
And then she got another one in Shank. She got like 5 of them bitches now. But yeah, the OG on thing. The best restaurant, Herbs and Rye to me is the best. Like pound for, like for experience, like we gonna have a dinner or something like that.
What do you think about the thing I've always said with Herbs and Rye? I mean, I love their steak. I feel like their sides are a little off.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me tripping, but I just feel like their sides are a little bit downsized. But
What do you get?
I'll get like I just get basic stuff like mashed potatoes, or I think they have asparagus there. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like they're like a step down a little bit. Like they're
You got
using
white people shit. You got to get.
Yeah.
You got to get the whiskey shallot potatoes.
Oh.
You got to get the Parmesan truffle fries, or just get.
Oh.
Just
Yeah, see, I've never
Oh,
did either
man,
of those.
you know what? We gonna set up an herbs and ride night, you and me. I promise
Dude,
you.
I love
You can't leave me and Lil Ray out.
We bring the whole team, bro.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That's been on my list actually to go to for a long
I've
time
never
now.
been.
I've never,
Really?
Awesome.
I've never said no to herbs and ride.
St. Patrick's Day, it might be sold out.
Oh.
No. Right now, you got to
can forget it.
Well, I'll be real. Not to pat myself on the back, but I just dropped a video for herbs and ride this weekend that went like dumbass viral. So like, yeah, we're not getting reservations for about a month, man.
Yeah. So, question, Brandon, did you notice after COVID the quality of the food at some of the higher end restaurants have went down?
Yeah,
It's been really bad.
Yeah, well, funny enough,
Right.
so my entire page is dedicated to local Vegas, right? I rarely
noticed
review,
that. I do notice that.
I rarely, they don't need marketing.
Right.
It's the Strip. But a bunch of tourists from Wisconsin go spend their money.
Hey,
at
I'm from Milwaukee, man. Come on.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
you know?
it is a difference. It is a
Saying no,
difference.
but
It is
There's
a difference.
Milwaukee, and then there's Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because all the black people
are in
Milwaukee.
I was telling you, there's a difference. It's like
Right.
there's Las Vegas, and then there's Nevada. The rest of Nevada ain't
That's true.
right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Reno ain't.
Pahrump.
Yeah, Pahrump is different, right?
that's Mississippi.
Seriously.
But yeah, the quality of the Strip definitely went down after COVID because they got their asses handed. Like right when COVID hit, people don't realize this. All them big high-end restaurants were giving lobsters away for like $50 because they couldn't do shit with them.
Afford it.
So after COVID, they were in the hole for all the food that they had. You know, the Strip has to stock up years in advance for their food. So
Really?
oh my God, the Strip.
I always wondered though.
Yeah,
The
I
Strip,
never knew that.
yeah, when they're doing convention season, the Strip has to book up food for a certain amount of time. So once they
Makes
order,
sense.
that's how they get it so cheap. They buy in bulk in advance. Once COVID hit, they already had the food. They already had it either shipped or ordered or in storage. So they had to give that shit away. So coming after COVID,
I never even thought about that. Like,
I
if you think
know.
about like on a huge convention weekend, like, you know, how many steaks does that?
Like,
Because you don't think
how-
about the
in a
logistics
day?
that go into stuff
Yeah,
like that.
like,
I mean, you got to think about it. Like any big convention, you probably got what? Like, and just one convention could be, 2,000 to 3,000 people. All of them got to eat.
Right.
And at any time in Vegas, we got 4 or 5 conventions going on, plus, 45 million tourists a year, plus the locals who might eat there. Like, you can't just ship that many steaks in a day.
Definitely.
And
That's
then like
true.
a high end restaurant like Nobu has to get the shit flown in the morning.
Right. To
Right?
Make, it,
So,
make sure
like,
it's fresh.
Yeah. So at that point, yeah. But you were 100% correct. Part of the reason that food in Vegas started getting so popular outside the Strip because people came back from COVID and the food on the Strip was kind of whack.
It was really bad.
It was trash,
Yeah.
right? And so people were kind of like, okay, where do we eat in Vegas now? And they would catch all the social media bloggers'
Right.
pages and make, oh shit, let me go try there.
Definitely.
And that's when people realized the food off the Strip is actually better than the food on the
10
Strip.
times better.
Yeah.
And now downtown, the Arts District,
Crazy.
hands down, probably one of
Crazy.
my favorite areas to go eat now.
Art
There's a
District?
lot of good
Oh, yeah.
spots
Yeah.
down there.
Oh,
Yeah,
you could
man.
100% skip the Strip. I mean, I wouldn't stay in the Arts District.
Right.
If you stay on the Strip and then just travel to the Arts District in downtown Fremont, you could have a better food experience for cheaper than eating on the Strip.
Definitely agree.
Yeah.
Did you guys know about that spot? One of my favorites. I lived in Southern Highlands for a while, but it was called Off the Strip.
Uh-uh.
No.
Oh man, it was just called Off the Strip, and it
Okay.
was fine
Sounds
dining. They
cute.
probably had like 8 tables, and then they moved out of there, and it's at the Link. It's called Off the Strip. But what happened is kind of like what you said when it was like the little 8-table restaurant.
Yeah.
It was the shit. And now all of a sudden they got
They
50
blow up.
tables.
Yeah.
And now it's
And I
not
don't.
as good.
It's not as good because they're making
Takes away that
more. Kind of like they say,
experience.
in the weed business. When people are growing their little 10 plants,
Yeah.
And
they're
it gets-
fire. Then all of a sudden they're doing 100.
100%.
The quality just goes right down.
Because you can't quality control all of it as much.
Yeah, I mean, when you got to think about it too, like when you're on the Strip, what's your lease? Your per month lease is what, 50, 75, 100 grand
It's
for certain
crazy.
spots. So you got to cover that in just food costs before you even pay employees, before you pay the lights. Like,
And then the margins are so small
Crazy.
in food. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
realize a
Yeah.
restaurant is the hardest industry to do business in.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Because not
Yeah.
only are the cost of your margins very thin,
Facts.
theft.
Absolutely.
Oh.
All
Employees
the
are
time.
stealing food,
Yep.
stealing liquor,
Yep.
Giving it
all
to
of that
friends.
And
stuff.
plus, think about all the mess ups, if the chef messed
Yep.
up the food, if the server messed up the
Yeah.
food, whatever, the problem was in that, so you're,
Well, I think Vegas,
It's a
though,
lot of
when you're
loss.
in Vegas people take care of Vegas people. And I do think they give out a lot of comps.
Yeah.
facts.
I
You
think
know,
so.
that's-
Yes.
Not as much as they used to though.
No, that's
Like in
it's
the
tightened up.
crazy.
in the 90s, I remember my pops did the sports betting shit, right? And he would
Yeah.
lose a lot. I know because they would give us free steak dinners, right?
I know, I'm like, it's never free on
you
that
never
shit, man.
you never getting it free if you win it, bro.
Right.
Right, yeah.
But like, yeah, we would go to one of the old shitty casinos like the Stardust or something like that, or one of the little tiny off market things. and we would get free. You know, I was a big ass fucking 8-year-old, where I was about this size at 8 years old, and so we would get the steak, you know, the T-bone steak with the potatoes, you know, and they would throw that shit in for free. But comps that's not a thing anymore, man.
At all.
Comps have really
yeah.
Yeah, we just had a guy, the John Sarasani, and he was talking about, you know, when you're gambling, they're giving you everything. And he was like, bro, he's like, I came this next trip, you know, he had won, I don't know, 50 plus maybe his last trip. But he said, yo, the hotel gave me 30% off a regular room.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even comping the
Yeah.
same.
30%.
30%.
Like what?
I'm like,
I don't
what?
think Vegas
I just
has
spent
recovered.
30,000.
They have Vegas I hate exposing Vegas like this, but here's the truth.
Here we go.
Vegas has about 300 to 500 Chinese and Asian gamblers that they cater to relentlessly. They have their own custom. If you go to the Venetian, there's a gentleman who has his own custom suite at the Venetian that only he has access to. If you go to the Wynn on Chinese New Year, you'll see them redecorate the whole place. Every casino has about 200 to 500 Chinese gamblers, and that's who they're catering to. That's because we come in here. If you and I go gambling, right? Even if I'm on a bender, I might $10,000, whatever. They'll come over here from China and blow $30 million on a gambling trip.
Yeah.
Right. So
You remember Jolo?
In one
Jolo?
sitting.
Jolo. Oh, he was back about 15 years ago, but one of the biggest gamblers in Vegas history. He was dropping $1 million things at Wet Republic on a weekly basis.
Okay.
They said he's on American Greed now, and it's not, I don't know, I don't want to misquote the number, but he had stolen, like, he's from China or one of them over there, one of the Asian, but he had stolen like $67 billion.
Goddamn.
And he was over here fucking straight
tricking it off, bro.
They said he would just hand girls.
That's
like
why he was
10
giving
grand,
the money
20 grand.
away.
Yeah,
He started the
I
term
wish
and
I
ain't
was
tricking
there.
if you got it.
You hear?
Yeah.
Hey,
Seriously.
did you hear?
Wow.
There was this 21-year-old little Asian kid in Miami who had tricked this crypto guy out of like $67 million.
I just saw that one.
Oh my God.
Bro, the second the money hit his account, this man went to every club in Miami and was just handing out, what are them Hermes bags?
Oh,
What are
yes.
the Birkins?
Yeah.
Bro, he was just going
I saw a girl get a Birkin.
He was just going to clubs and handing, I almost said
She was
that.
like, yeah, I got it from the club.
He was handing women Birkin bags, bro, just tricking the money off immediately.
My.
That's who Vegas is catering to.
Yeah.
So thieves.
Thieves. Hey,
Scammers.
hey, once you spend it here, the money is good.
Yeah.
Because guess what? The money's real.
The money's real for
Yeah,
sure.
The money's real.
They don't care, man.
It has changed a
So
lot.
crazy.
I got out here in 2005, and I'm not a big gambler, but I said when I got out here, man, you remember they would like announce like, oh, we got another $1,500 winner. You hear little sirens and they talk on a mic in the casino.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't hear that. I'd say you could put $100 in a Wheel of Fortune, get 5 spins.
Yeah.
Now you put 100, you're very lucky if you get one, and it still doesn't pay shit.
They took away, like, I don't know, they tried to make Vegas too serious. Right? The days you're talking about are the fun days. Where it's like, if I'm in a casino, I want a goofy siren to go off. I want to see some sweet old lady
It's
named
too
Kathy.
corporate now.
It's too corporate.
Yeah.
It's too corporate.
How about this? Do you remember during COVID, and this was some fucked up shit, I'm driving down the 215 and Station Casino starts putting Cindy won 50,000. I'm like, they never done that shit when they were open.
Ever.
Now it's COVID and they're posting winners.
Yeah.
How fast?
I'm like,
be real.
Yeah,
be
like,
real. The
come
cops
on.
ain't listening. How fast were you going on the 215 during COVID?
100.
100
I
every.
didn't have a car at the time.
Why was the police down during COVID? Or were they off work
Police,
too?
bro, the police didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They
I was
Yeah.
skating down the middle of the road
Straight up. We were
on my skateboard.
People were
Las
having
Vegas
drag
Boulevard.
races up and down the
Yeah,
strip.
it was
Like people
dead,
were drag
man.
racing on the strip. No one gave a shit.
That's so true.
The strip was dead.
It was
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
dead.
it was real
I don't
bad.
think I ever went out. And
Vegas police are not incentivized to ruin people's good times. There's no money.
They
in
know
that.
it's good.
Yeah, if too many people like straight up, and that's one of the crazy. Like if too many people get pulled over in Vegas for things, like people will stop coming to Vegas.
they let a lot of stuff slide. I had a buddy out here. He's a host.
I never
and
get pulled over
I would
out here.
I would rent him a room at one of my houses, and he had 6 DUIs and still had
In
his
Vegas?
and still
How?
had his license.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, bro, they'll
Does he gamble?
just it's like
They gonna let him come?
it's like the thing, the ticket doctor. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and then they amend it to a parking violation, and the ticket's gone.
Vegas
So-
is the easiest city to get your driver's license in the world. Bro,
Is it really?
they didn't ask me to parallel park. I made the wrong turn at least 8 times. Fucking didn't use my blinker half the time, bro. They just straight up, hey, you did good. Here you pass.
And you were 16 at the time,
Oh,
or
yeah, bro. Just
Oh, my goodness.
Fresh out.
Something I noticed
Love
in
it.
Vegas that I thought was really weird, and it's just because I have a son that's 19, is a lot of kids aren't getting their license at 16.
They
I'm
don't
like,
care nowadays.
I'm
They
like,
don't
yo,
care.
and
Why?
I'm like in
They
Detroit.
really
It's
don't.
it's not cool to
We're
them no more.
15 and we're on that shit, ready for
Bike
16.
riding has
remember.
come back. Like
Yeah.
even during COVID,
Um,
the cost of bikes went 3 times.
Yeah.
Like bikes were like $4,000 or $5,000.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why a lot of teens they don't care to drive. They're doing ride outs, all of this
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, you
Plus,
see
they don't
this a
leave the
lot.
house no more, man. I
They
got
don't.
a teenager. She don't leave the house.
My son,
bro.
15, he does not
They
leave the
play,
house.
they play
Different.
Fortnite. The fuck?
Literally.
right. Things have
Literally.
changed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When we were 16, I couldn't wait, but I want to get a car and get out the
Man.
house so fucking
Oh, my
bad,
goodness,
man.
same.
Are you from Vegas? Born and
Oh,
raised?
yeah.
Born and raised?
Oh yeah, one of the few.
Damn.
My wife too. We
I always say the people that I've met here, born and raised, are usually the coolest.
The chill.
we're a different
people.
breed, bro. We
I think you guys go through stuff
You
way
guys see
earlier in
things
life.
differently
I
too.
it's funny. We were just talking about this the other day. I got a group of friends that we've known, since kindergarten basically. And we were talking about like when I was 16, 17, we was renting party buses, throwing, events at the Lake Las Vegas empty mansions that you could rent. Like back then, if you were 17, 18, bro, they would let you rent the Lake Las Vegas mansions that were dead ass empty at the time.
If you had enough
man.
money.
Yeah, so like we were in high school throwing dumbass parties, and then like by the time you're 21, you're like, I'm kind of over it.
Right.
You get it out of your system.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
see that.
So do you see that it's also slowing down of tourism? Because even this past weekend, I was on the strip. It was dead.
Yeah.
Super Bowl weekend, it was dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Super Bowl was dead.
It's St. Patrick's Day. It's not a lot of people on the strip as you would
It's
think.
not. You got to pay $40 to park.
That's the park.
To park. I wouldn't valet at the fucking Horseshoe. No offense to the Horseshoe if you're listening, but that shit is trash. And I had to pay $35 to valet at the
And
Horseshoe.
self-parking
Yeah.
is 25.
25.
I know.
Bro, back in the
It's-
day, you could throw the valet a quick little $20, $30. He'll park your car right up front,
Right.
and you just take off. Now I'm expected to tip the valet
It's 100 to park up.
to park up front, and
Yeah.
I gotta pay the fucking
Right.
the $30 fee. Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro.
I
Stop
bought
that.
season tickets about 3 years ago to the Golden Knights in Park MGM.
Yep.
It'd be like $40. But again, I'm like, there were so many fucking games. There was like 3 games a week.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just to keep your car right there, I'm like,
Yeah.
and then the food, and then the whole. I'm like,
It's-
dude, this
it's
is like
bad.
work.
You
It's
pay
like going to work.
$40 to park, then you
Yeah.
gotta fucking fight through a mass of people to get to the stadium, to pay 20 for a beer, 21 for a soggy ass burger.
So true.
If you got kids, they want all the expensive shit.
That's what. Where has that gone? Like, I know Kid Rock stood up for a bunch of stuff and said he was the first one that was going to lower his ticket price.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, I have money, and I'm like, I can't. I feel like I can't take my kids to a Raiders game
Nah.
or go to a
It's
UFC
almost
fight. It's like
impossible.
12, 1,300, and that's not even
Easy.
counting food.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
How is this? How do people afford this shit? Like, I don't.
They
I
don't. And that's part of the reason why people aren't coming to Vegas.
Yeah.
Because and what's crazy is Vegas is in a little bit of trouble and nobody wants to talk about it. This next generation doesn't gamble.
Ooh.
Like the gambling generation is
It's almost over.
It's almost
Like,
over.
Yeah, it is.
This generation doesn't gamble. We don't know how to play craps. They don't know how to do anything. A couple people play blackjack, poker, but that doesn't make the casino real money playing poker, right?
Yeah.
So we got a generation that don't do slots, none of that shit. So
Yeah.
that's why you see a lot of casinos like Durango Station. They got more restaurants than there is gambling in
Yeah,
there.
that is true.
That's so true.
Yeah.
The Durango Station kills it on food, right? That's their
Yeah.
whole. That's their
Well, not
shtick.
only that,
I love their food there.
they're getting
Yeah.
away
So
even
good.
from the point system.
Yeah.
They're not point matching at a lot of casinos anymore. It's
No.
it's really bad.
Or the incentives, like when
nothing.
you sign up.
Nothing.
Mhm.
No, they
Yeah.
started, man, all the good shit about Vegas. Being able to sit at a machine at a bar and get comp drinks if I'm
Yeah.
playing. They took away all the good shit, man.
Wait, you can still do that when you play at the slots. You still get
They,
comps.
behind the counter, they have a tracker of how much money you're playing.
Oh yeah, you have to spend a certain amount.
Yeah, so you have to hit a certain amount before
Well,
before they give you a comp drink.
And where's that waitress?
don't see
You're
her.
lucky you see her in
Slow
an
as
hour
shit.
if you're at the fucking sitting down playing. Lucky.
Fuck. All right, I'll give away a Vegas secret here. All right, I'll give a
Let's
Vegas
go,
secret
bring it.
here. There's one last casino that you can still do the old Vegas experience at. It's the South Point.
Oh.
The South Point
I might
Casino at the Sportsbook Bar has 25-cent blackjack. So you can-
25-cent blackjack.
And
Never even heard of
nobody
that.
ruined it. Nobody ruined it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Yeah.
sit there, put 20 in the machine, and just play a quarter blackjack, and the bartender will keep bringing you drinks. You can also sit by the well, by where the waitresses get their thing, and play the buffalo machine right there where the server gets her drinks. You tip her $20, she'll be back fast as shit with your drinks. The South Point's like the last OG Vegas casino.
Well, that's where every alcoholic
Nothing
is.
downtown? Like nothing on Fremont? Like kind of gives that OG vibe?
I'm not gambling at the El Cortez anymore. I'm not.
Why? What happened?
Man, the one thing about that place, half of it smells so deeply like smoke you die, and the other half.
Circa's
Yeah.
nice though.
Circa's nice.
Circa's nice.
Okay, real talk.
But Circus dry. It's dead.
How
there.
is Circa 21 and up, but I can't smoke weed there?
That's true.
What's the point of being 21
that's true.
plus if I
That's
can't
true.
get high in the building? Like, what's the point?
Come on now.
Does any hotel let you get high there?
Fuck no.
No. but I was
We
like,
need
man,
that,
am I
though.
missing
You
something?
can't even
Yeah,
deliver.
why
You
not?
can't even deliver weed to the strip.
Really?
Bro,
Yeah. That's true.
The strip has made it. Even though if you walk up and down the boulevard, it smells like straight weed
Right.
the whole time now.
Yeah. Do you think
You could buy fake weed on the strip.
are the police? yeah.
Yep.
Are
You really
the-
can
Are
at the store.
police fucking with people on the strip smoking weed?
Bro, the police aren't fucking with. It started with Fremont, the Arts District, where cops, like, as long as you weren't disturbing nobody or blowing in nobody's face,
They don't trip.
Mhm.
the cops stopped tripping. Because again, we need people to come here and spend that money. So the
Yeah.
cop, like,
I tell people since it legalized, I'm like, and I'm not a smoker, but I'm like, I feel fine going and getting weed, going outside, anything.
Yeah.
California is legal, but when I go in those dispensaries, I feel like
I
you're
don't
gonna
feel
get
safe.
arrested.
Yeah.
Like there's a gray area.
it's a gray
there
area.
between cops and what's going on.
The
and-
weirdest city with this shit is that you're Atlanta. When's the last time you were in Atlanta?
Oh, it's been a
It's
long
been a
time
few
for
years
me.
for me.
Weed
Yeah.
is illegal as fuck in Atlanta, but everybody smokes weed everywhere.
Yes.
in
Every
Atlanta.
club.
And
Every
they got
strip club, every
pop-ups in
club,
there,
everywhere.
and
It's
yeah.
weird.
About 2 years ago, my brother we got into the Moorhead, it's like the rivalry game out in Atlanta,
Yeah.
Moorhead Spelman. And they let us set up a Cannaline pop-up in the fucking homecoming event. And me and my brother are, bro, I swear to God,
Oh my God.
Kenny, my
Yeah.
dog Kenny,
Yeah, I know
bro,
Kenny. Shout out to Kenny.
he knows every human being in Atlanta, like every human being in Atlanta. So we got cases of cannabis, and I'm thinking it's legal. And he's like, hey, it's hella illegal. Just keep it tucked. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Somebody opens up
Right.
ropes. We set up a tent, and we're slanging Cannaline drinks for hours, and no one gives a shit. And Vegas has become kind of like that. It's like
Yeah.
they say it's illegal to consume it, but ain't nobody getting arrested for
Right.
that.
Remember how they
They got
remember
bigger
how,
things to worry
Do
about.
you remember though how when it first got legal, they were giving all those people DUIs? You know, like
Oh
at
yeah,
first.
like in Colorado, they're
No,
like,
it was even here, but people
Oh,
are
shit.
like, "Yo, how do you check somebody's blood alcohol?"
You can't. Yeah.
And then Vegas, but they gave out a lot of DUIs
wow.
at first.
Yeah.
mhm.
Right
They
when
wanted
it first.
they wanted to scare people. They
Right.
wanted to,
Yeah.
but like they were tricking people, like giving them breathalyzers, and people would just snitch on themselves. Well, I've only had one joint. Well,
This is what I said. You're born and
Got
raised
yourself.
here, and I've said this. A friend told me this. Do you know how many people get pulled over? And let's say you just left Urban Rye and you might have drank 3 drinks, but there's so many people that don't know, and they give them the breathalyzer, and you failed, but they really didn't.
yeah,
And my boy was like, he asked, I want to see it, and he wouldn't show him it.
yeah.
Mm.
And he fought it and all this shit, and it came back. He didn't even get it. I'm like, bro, they probably give out
Oh yeah.
because again, it's just money. They're not even
Yeah.
taking your license. They're just like, here,
Right.
pay this fucking fine and keep
They
it
got
Oh,
so
moving.
yeah, I
many
mean,
people.
If the cops can get you with the hustle, bro, you deserve to get got, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. If they can get you with the OG hustle, bro, you
Well, I
deserve.
think it's because, and going and kind of segue into real estate, is because they don't know. It's a lack of information.
yeah.
And so even when we think about just like how Las Vegas has grown from a real estate standpoint, like what are you seeing? Because real estate I think in Vegas, it's different
Yeah.
than a lot of places.
It used to be a boomer bust,
Right.
Where you'd have these huge, like 2006, everybody's making money, and then it would just tank, right? But now that people live here, we got more people in Vegas than houses to sell them. Straight up,
Bro, I
We-
bought 5 houses in 05, and you already know what happened in 07.
you held on to them like a smart person, and
No, I didn't. I let them go, and I fucking filed bankruptcy, and then I moved to California. Come back 3 years later, the fucking houses are still sitting there empty.
Yep.
I could have fucking.
Mm.
I had renters in all of them.
Yep.
And
But
see,
nobody knew.
But see, that's the part that got a lot of
Mhm.
people, I think, because of the lack. I'll say, look, if you had a house and it was being rented out,
Yeah.
as long as the debt was being serviced, you should have just kept it.
yeah.
That I said.
But a lot of
that.
people didn't know that.
It's how they, man, it's
I was
fucked
through
up.
Countrywide too, and
Yeah.
everybody.
It was the
said
fear. They
Countrywide.
It
put
was
the
the
fear
fear.
into
Because
us
when's
as
the last,
consumers.
name the last time they taught real estate education?
Never in
Definitely
school.
not in
I'll
school.
wait. When's the last time they taught real estate agent, right?
Never.
So you have a bunch of people who don't know how this shit works, and then the news and the media go out and go, your houses aren't worth shit. Oh, everybody, just because. Okay, so you buy a house for $200,000, right?
Yep.
Tomorrow they could say it's worth $50,000. Are you planning on selling? No. Then who gives a fuck what it's worth, right? It doesn't matter.
It's funny you said that because I built my first house I think I paid $1.9 million in Lake Las Vegas, brand new build.
Okay.
And then 07 hits, and long story short, when it panned out, it sold for $380. That's what it sold for. I'm like, how does it go from that
And
to
so
that?
to Brandon's point though, here's why they do that. They don't want you to own the real estate.
Yep.
Right.
So think about it like this.
That was crazy, bro. I've never.
The home
It's a
pricing,
system.
the home prices are artificial. If Brandon built a house today and he said, I'm selling this house for $3 million, if I'm crazy enough to pay $3 million, he could sell it to me for $3 million.
Man, That's
really how it works.
that's the smart person's example,
Yeah.
right? That's the smartest person's example. Real estate numbers are artificial, right? I give a Vegas example because I teach a lot of people like me. We're real dumb, so I have to dumb it down for the people like me that are real dumb. Okay, a girl spends 2 hours to get ready to go to a nightclub. How long it take you to get ready to go to a nightclub? You going out, right? You gotta get your hair, you gotta shave your legs, you gotta do your toes.
5 hours.
5 hours, okay? When
hours.
you go out to the nightclub, are you like, oh, I can't wait to talk to a chubby fat brother like Brandon? You're like, fuck no, right? You like, I want 6'5", millionaire NBA player, right? Okay, that's houses. Houses are like, I'm a $1 million house, right? I got dressed up for $1 million house. By like 3 a.m, none of the millionaire NBA players
They left already.
are gone, right? So now that $1 million house, it might be like, I'll take 650. You know what I'm saying? I might take the chubby black guy buying me drinks, right? The real straight up. That's the real estate market.
That is the real estate market.
The number is completely artificial.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
When I got to Vegas from touring the world, I got used to getting off planes, and I just started talking to people because you had to do that to have an interaction with people. There's no social media. And when I moved to Vegas, I couldn't understand it. I would go up and say, "How you doing?" or
People don't speak out here.
buy a girl a drink. Why the fuck are you talking to me? And
People
I'm
don't
like,
speak out
I
here.
don't know.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did it take you 3 hours to get ready and all this shit, and your nails are all fucked up? And I'd be like,
Damn.
I had to throw in that. just
Now
to-
it's a roast battle.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like,
Damn.
and you need a fill, but I'm like,
Damn.
but I'm like, did you spend all night getting ready to go to Excess to not talk to anybody? All I said was fucking hi.
Yeah.
That's it.
Next time, tell her volume lashes look classic.
Oh,
Your volume
damn!
lashes
The
look
fact that he even
classic.
knew that. Okay, well, because your wife put
Tell her
you
her
on.
lashes aren't wispy and her eyebrows look boxy as fuck. Rip-
Damn.
She'll
Boxy.
never.
True, writing that one down.
Oh,
hey,
he wrote that down.
Yeah.
put that one in a group text, True.
Yeah.
Your
Lock it in,
eyebrows
lock
look
it in.
boxy as fuck.
Your eyebrows look boxy as a motherfucker, girl.
Yeah, like, oh no, I didn't want to talk to you. I just want to let you know that your eyebrows look
They're fucked
boxy
up.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
right.
That's it. That's the only reason
Because
I
you
can
No,
do it.
not the boxy eyebrows though.
You can't tell her she's ugly, right? Because in her heart of hearts, she knows she's cute, right?
Yep.
But if you hit her with some shit like, damn, girl, your fucking lashes ain't wispy at all. You need to get a fill real quick, bro. Like, you hit her where it hurts.
Yeah.
No, but people, if you said it earlier, people who are from Vegas are different than people who live in Vegas.
Yep.
Right? If you're from, like, if you went down to the Henderson St. Patrick's Day parade and you talk to people, bro, they'll shoot the shit with you forever. But if you talk to some, random girl in a nightclub, the defense is the guard is way the
up.
fuck
It's
up.
different.
It's way the
yeah.
fuck up, right?
Yeah.
It's way the fuck up.
I stopped. One of my favorite places when I moved here was at Stoney's when it was on Vegas Boulevard. I'm just like, wow,
Wait,
finally.
it's still there. It's in Town
no,
Square.
it's on Town Square, but there was an OG one by
Oh.
South Point. You know which one I'm talking about? In that big plaza.
Yeah, I remember.
Bro, I went in there. I'm like, damn, you can wear flip-flop. You can wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now, people there would conversate with you. But still, you go into the nightclub, and it's just like, why are you talking to me? I don't know. Why did you come here? You know,
I mean-
like, it's just a weird little...
It's a different culture too. You know what I mean?
It is, man. Because, like, nobody's going out in Vegas to, like, nobody's going out in Vegas to, like, actually have, like, a good time. When they're going out to, like, the strip or something like
Shit,
that.
they going
right?
out to escape their fucking life
They going out-
problems
yeah,
now.
they-
Like it's
100%.
Yeah.
They're in
Nah.
town. They're in town for 3 days.
Make money,
They're here
lose
to
money.
yeah. They're here to accomplish. I used to do security for a nightclub back in the day, right? And you'd have these girls flying over from England and shit. And, I'd be working their table, and I'd be telling them, hey, listen, what are y'all doing sitting up here? Like, what are you doing? They'd be like, oh, we're just here trying to have a good time. And I'm like, you flew halfway across the world to sit in a nightclub.
Yeah.
I said, what'd you do here? I said, what'd you come here to do? You came here to get fucked. And I'd be like, go out there and do something, right? And like, that's what people are coming to Vegas for. Nobody's coming to Vegas to have the normal time that they're having in their city.
Well, I think the club culture has changed too.
Yeah.
Like
definitely has.
well, first of all, nobody is dancing.
Nah.
It's all aesthetics now.
Yeah.
It's
like me sitting at the table.
It's the bottle, it's the
booze.
aesthetics. I mean, it's people who it won't even be their fucking table.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm with Brandon, I'm with True. You know what I'm saying? So it's
You know
just like the culture has changed.
He's being nice. I'm going to say it. Nightclubs suck now and girls ruined it, right? No offense, ladies. But y'all ruined it.
I gotta hear this. I gotta hear it.
Y'all don't go out to have fun. Y'all go out to make other people jealous about how much fun it looks like you're having.
Brandon.
Oh.
Y'all don't go out like.
Oh, okay. So like for all the girls doing it for the ex-boyfriend, for all the girls that are hating.
I worked
That's
Vegas
true.
nightclubs. I was there when the Instagram generation took over.
Yeah.
Before Instagram, girls come to the nightclub. They would
didn't care.
dance.
Yeah.
They would dance.
Yeah.
Straight up dance. Girls would come and dance, have a good time.
Yep.
If you came to dance with them, they'll fuck with you a little bit, right? Instagram and all the TikTok shit's over, and instantly, girls, I'm not here to make eye contact with you. I'm here to see how many tables I can get at so I can take cool pictures.
No, that's very true.
And make my make my friends on Instagram think that I'm having a better time than them.
I'll give you another one. It doesn't even matter if you have money.
Yeah.
Because when I go to the club, I'm spending some real money.
Yeah.
Once your liquor is gone, the women are gone to the next table. So it's like it's changed.
Can I expose a nightclub
I've been there.
secret?
I've done
Please.
it.
Oh yeah, that's what they do.
So we call them bottle rats. That's what we call them in Vegas.
Oh, the bottle rats.
And when I did security, right, part of my job was to make sure that the tables were spending money.
Yeah.
So I had girls that would come to the club all the time, and I would say, hey, look, I'm going to introduce you to these guys over here. These guys are going to get hyped up. Like, oh, Brandon's bringing us some bad bitches today.
Yep.
And I would tell those girls, I would get them, I'd be like, listen, you are there to get them to order drinks.
And
as long as you ordering drinks, we going to keep letting you in for free. And these girls would be like, all right. And they would run these motherfuckers tabs up.
Sure did.
Group of tech bros would come in from San Francisco with their little khakis and their little tucked in jeans. And I get one of my bad Vegas girls who was just like a professional assassin.
Right.
And she would have them ordering
Assassin bottle rat,
bro.
Love.
Top tier bottle rat. And she would run their bill sky fucking high.
Because dudes don't know how to say no.
That's so
if they think
true.
they about to get some sex from her, they gonna run
Hey,
the
you know
bill
what?
up.
The biggest thing that I learned out here that I didn't know, I went to I've only been to 2 pool parties, but it was Marquee Day Club, and a waitress said to me, she said, "Hey, you want a glass of champagne?" And I was like, "Sure." Well, I didn't know that meant you had to buy the fucking bottle. Them shits are like $3,000, bro. I'm like, I don't even drink champagne. And they're like, bro, that's the oldest trick in the book. I'm like, what? I got.
To bring it back to real estate, right?
Oh, my.
So when I try to explain to people what the interest rates are.
What are they, by the way, right now?
I'm explaining. Well, they about 6.8, 6.7.
Which is actually historically still very low.
Very fucking good. Thank you, man. Yeah. See, fucking somebody understands. Again, most people are like me. We're real dumb in the head, right? We're good with just common sense shit, but like numbers that make sense. So I tell people like, okay, so you go to a nightclub on ladies' night, right? Why are you getting in for free?
Because it's ladies' night.
But why?
Because they want women there to fill the crowd and to look good.
You're the product. Right? We're increasing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
We're increasing the product.
Yes.
Right? And guys pay more money on ladies' night. Why?
Do they really?
Oh, see,
of
girls.
Course. What are you talking about, dude?
Well, I never know.
And
I'm not a guy.
You'll never have to. So guys pay more money on ladies' night, right? Because there's less competition. Right? Okay, put this. If you're in a nightclub and it's you and 100 other girls,
right,
and there's only 30 guys, you look around and you realize, 70 of us are going home alone. And you start being nicer to us.
It's all marketing.
Because there's competition, right? Now switch the scenario. You're in a nightclub with like 100 girls and 1,000 dudes walk in. Y'all will start being meaner to us because you know you have way more options. So you can be more selective. That's how the fucking interest rates work, bro. Yeah. When the interest rates are higher, you paying money to get into the club, but there's less competition at the top, right?
Very true.
When them rates come down, they let everybody into the club. It's a sausage fest.
And they know that.
You study psychology too?
I do.
Wow. Yeah.
Female psychology is the most interesting thing in the whole fucking universe.
Really
I graduated psychology.
Is that you be picking her apart, huh?
No.
You don't. Oh, you nice?
I just let Lil Rage fly.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You a good one, man.
Everything's good over here.
You a good because I would use my psychology.
I've been losing it. I've been losing
psychology.
people.
Yeah. I be over here picking.
Literally. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, man, trying to teach like I caught onto a cool niche where I would use like Vegas nightclubs to try to connect because like a lot of brothers don't know what the interest rate does, but they know if there's too many dudes in a nightclub, the girls are meaner to them. Right. And I tell them, hey, houses are the same way, right? If there's too many dudes, if the interest rate's too low, these houses are gonna get real mean to you, right? Yeah. And like, it's crazy how little like the one thing I haven't found an analogy for is credit. Okay. Honestly. And if you've come up with one,
we could definitely put together.
What's the analogy, Will?
I need to like for real. Me and you got to put our heads together and figure out how to like an analogy for credit to like a Vegas nightclub, right? Because like that's the one thing holding most people back, straight up.
Well, so interestingly, when I moved to Vegas in 2005, that's where my journey started in credit.
Yeah,
because I started to learn that credit is the new dollar.
Yeah,
you can't do shit when you have I have clients who make, $5, $6, $7, $8 million a year, but it's nothing that they can really do with the cash.
Yep.
You can buy shit cash, but it's always going to be more expensive.
100%.
Plus, why would I want to spend my money?
Yeah.
I want to spend the bank's money. And that's the whole thing, is that we're so warped and we've now conditioned to think that, the flex is I'm spending cash.
Money spreads and shit.
That's
like
the fucking dumbest thing, man.
Dumb.
Like, I'm going to go and use the bank's money, especially if I can get it at 6%.
Yep.
And so even when I'm a real estate investor, I leverage credit to buy my investment properties.
Yeah.
Why? Because that's still the cheapest money I can get.
Of course.
And so that's one of the things that I try to teach people, is that we just don't know how fucking money works.
Yeah.
We just
they don't.
That's the sad part.
America is trillions of dollars in debt. That's how little money matters.
Very little.
That's how little money matters.
They don't care.
So
right?
real.
It'll never get paid back in our lifetime.
Our money will never get, and no one on the globe gives a shit because we got unlimited credit in America, right? If money mattered, we'd be in a little bit of trouble. That's why they talk about like the debt and all that shit. I'm like, bro, money ain't fucking real.
That's to scare us.
Yeah.
And so so I actually talked about this today. I did a live. I said we've been conditioned to look at debt the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And I tell people, your paycheck is debt. Here's why. You have to go to work every fucking day to make money, to buy things, to impress people who don't fucking like you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather go to the bank and get money where I don't have to work for it. I don't pay taxes on it, and go buy it. And then the credit is going to make me money.
Bro, you just said the funniest shit ever, and I hope people put on the game. There's two pretty girls in this room right now. So if you're not watching visual, if you only listen, there's two pretty girls in the room. If you talk to any girl, they'll tell you the same thing. I don't even like those bitches over there, right? But they'll go into debt
to impress them
bitches they don't like.
That's how life really goes.
Straight up. Most of the people I teach on social media, most of the people in my classroom are women, right? And I started the class by teaching girls, right? And one of the things I break down, I tell a girl, hey, okay, how much do you make per year? And then we break it down per month. And then she's like, okay, I make 70,000. Okay, so I'm like, you make about $6,000 per month, whatever. And then I'll just go over, okay, how much you spend on Temu? How much you spend on Amazon? How much you spend on Starbucks? How much you spend on gas, insurance, shoes, clothes, makeup, hair, I know how much lashes cost, baby. I know how much the fill costs, And by the time I finish, girls will realize that, oh shit, I'm spending more money than I make per month. Yeah, baby, that's why you in debt. That's why you in debt.
Yeah.
No. There's girls in Vegas. There's bottle girls in Vegas that can make 6 figures working 5 months at a club. But their credit is fucking 480.
I work with them every day. My team we'll talk about both sides of the spectrum. Our younger generation, they think the money is going to come like that forever. And even during the pandemic, I tell people they ruined their chances of hitting the lottery. Yep. The pandemic was the lottery for most people.
Sure was.
100%. Didn't have to pay no rent, no mortgage. Student loans was deferred.
Getting paid on top
unemployment.
of
it.
They were
loans.
making more money on unemployment than their job, and they're in worse financial situations today.
I'll tell y'all something that I never tell anybody. During COVID, I was probably making $5,000 a month just posting videos on social media.
Off TikTok?
And just off all apps. And people were out there telling me they're broke as they were scrolling 8 hours a day. I'm like, bro, if you would just post 8 hours a day,
you would make some money.
That was your chance to get rich. If you posted during COVID, your account blew up instantly. All you had to do was go out and do it. It's too late now. Blowing up on TikTok, you know how hard that shit is.
It's impossible.
Different game.
It's impossible, man.
It's impossible because you got to pay for eyeballs.
You got to pay for eyeballs.
If you're, because I buy ads for my business. If you are not paying for ads, you are not fucking going to be safe.
I always said that. You know, I know 100%. There's the people that are cheating by buying followers, and then I've heard from people, hey, buy these ads, and it makes sense because it's like, if you're consistently buying from Meta, you're
you're supporting
a consumer. So why aren't they going to consume, make you go up?
I will disagree on this. And brother, I'm honest. I've never paid for a follower in my life, right?
It doesn't translate to anything, though.
But I do tell realtors, you need to buy your first 1,000 followers so that you can start going live. Because that's what the requirements are. I tell people, buy the first 1,000 so you can go live, right? But after that, you got to do everything organically. But the ads, especially on Facebook and Google, that's the crack right there.
You have to pay for it.
Do you think Sean Kelly has 11.3 million followers?
Oh, y'all gonna try to get me in trouble, bro.
Shout out to Sean. I actually like Sean Kelly, but he cannot have 11.3 million followers.
He had me on his podcast. I was one of his first guests.
He came on here.
Got started.
He's a cool kid, man.
He's a cool kid, man. He's a young kid trying to make it to the top. And
he's hustling.
He hit a gem early, and now he's trying to figure out a way, like all of us, trying to figure out a way to take money and make more money.
Yep.
Of course.
That's why I said I never, when he reached out to me, and I looked at his page, I'm like, holy shit. And then I asked him, I was like, why'd you want to come on my show? Like, we just started. Like, you got 11.3, but in my head, I'm thinking, bro, I've been best friends with the Diaz brothers since they started at 18. He fought Connor twice, Jake Paul, whatever, and I'm like, he's at 6 million.
Yeah,
that's been on national television for 18 years.
Well, what's crazy is the idea that you need millions. Okay, real really talk. Don't. My TikTok account probably has it does, but
it works.
It's about how much you connect with your niche.
Yep.
I have 1/10 the audience of some celebrities.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But as you know, my audience fucks with me.
They do big
heavy.
Yeah. You're probably one of the heaviest.
You're very well known.
From putting your picture on the thing, it's probably one of the most hits my page has gotten in a long time. Like, it went bananas today.
My audience, that's the first time my audience has seen me in a suit in 8 years, bro. The fuck? They were like,
where'd you find that photo at?
I actually just went, because you have most videos.
Yeah.
I usually try to find it on their page, but I just, what is it called? Googled it. He had it on
it's on Google somewhere.
He found my realtor page, dog.
Yeah, no, I think it was on a LinkedIn or just somewhere in the Google, though. I didn't find.
Nah, bro. Nowadays I walk around with Creed t-shirts on, bro. I'm
Dude,
fucking wild.
And the pashmina, though.
Come on, yo. You already know. Talk to me.
I see it. It's dope, but that's some YSL.
My wife. Okay, no. Listen, there's a story behind this scarf.
Okay.
So my wife. You ever realize your girl's tricking you, but you didn't realize it until it was too late? So whenever me and my wife travel, this is a real story.
Right.
Whenever me and my wife travel, I don't buy shit. I've been wearing the same shoes. I have the same Target jeans I've had for 8 years. I don't buy new shit because my wife spends a bunch of money. So when we would travel, we go to the Gucci store, which I have no interest in. And she'd be like, oh, Brandon, you should get something. This would look really nice on you. This would look really nice on you. And the second I would buy it, she'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get myself these shoes. And I finally clicked, you don't fucking want me to have these. You just want an excuse for you to buy some shit.
It's like, well, babe, you just bought that $800 scarf. Can I please at least get $600 shoes? It's not that bad.
I fucking wish.
There's nothing in Gucci for $600.
There's nothing.
I know Gucci.
Because the prices went up.
Bro, the first 3 times she got me, I was like, oh, my baby loves me, bro. She wants me to look clean. Okay. By the 4th time, I said, baby, I don't even like YSL like that. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Dude, now that I've seen you do it, I'm
funny.
like, man, I wear t-shirts every day. I'm like, I'm just going to throw that little sharp scarf
if you throw a little
on.
Scarf on, people think that you're actually dressed up and shit. Oh, it's the best.
I need to do that.
It's the best. Because when I get hired.
It does add.
It does. Because I get hired to film on the strip, there's I'm not a tourist, but like, if I'm at a nice restaurant, I still want to, dress up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I also want to wear my fucking t-shirt. So
So you throw the scarf on.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You would as fuck. The fuck. Type shit. You funny as a motherfucker.
You already know.
You ever seen them TikTok videos where a brother will be like, when the hood slips out of you at a Teams meeting?
Oh, yeah.
And you be on Zooms, and the Zoom be like, we're going to end this meeting. And you be like, type shit.
That's me.
That's me.
Yes.
I remember I told, type shit.
Yeah.
I remember I told.
Or they say a band.
A band, bro. I can't say the name of the place, but they paid me a couple grand, and I was like, oh, you 3 bands? And they were like, 3 band? No, we don't have, we have a DJ here. And I was like,
I was talking about
like, you know what? You're right. My bad, dog. My bad.
Like,
my
when
bad.
did they come out?
My bad.
Oh my
Fucking
gosh.
Hey, I hope none of you guys had to go
The
through
streets
this.
never leave you.
The streets never.
No.
But I had to go to family court today, and I had kind of incident with one of the marshal guys there. And he goes, I'm wearing exactly what I'm wearing, camouflage pants. He goes, that's how you come dressed to court? And I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, when you rob a fucking bank, you think putting a suit on makes you not the guy who robbed a fucking bank? Like, I'm coming in how I come in. This is how I looked when I fucking
This man has 27 murders, 3 cases, but he's in a suit, so I don't think he's
Right.
putting on
Where did that
fucking
start?
He cleans up well,
I ain't
you know.
fucking doing
It's
that.
because kings were like Scottish or British kings started wearing suits. It became part of royalty and like
No, not that part. What
Oh.
I'm saying, like, if a black guy has a suit on randomly, oh, you're going to court today?
That's some funny.
No.
That's some-
I
Yeah,
ain't even heard
Brandon.
that one yet.
That's some. That is like some Jerry Seinfeld level observation, bro.
That is, yeah.
If there's 2 funny things about black people. One, if we have a suit on, people assume that we're going to court. And number 2, I am not allowed to have white girlfriends.
Why?
People always assume we're fucking.
Damn, but you got a wife though.
Yeah, but she's Hispanic, so. But no matter if I'm out, I grew up in Coronado. I went to Henderson. I got white
Coronado,
girlfriends.
that's where my
That's a
son
nice
is.
But
area.
if I'm hanging out, and the problem is now I'm Brandon from Vegas, so I can't be seen anywhere alone with like a random white girl because there will be a video on social media being like, "Oh, Brandon from Vegas is fucking a snow bunny," right?
Oh,
Snow
And I'm
bunny.
like, what?
the tea.
Black men are not allowed to have friends. It's not. They just assume.
We have a lot of stereotypes.
Ain't it fucking funny
It
though?
is, man.
Cool.
Some of them are true.
I know. I went out for the first time recently to the Fountain Blue, and I seen Will.
Oh yeah.
You a Fountain Blue brother.
Yeah,
I go anywhere.
we seen Will.
Will-
We seen him. We seen this guy at the.
Yeah.
If you see a black person at the Fountain Blue, they're doing very well.
I did. I actually told her
The
he was doing very
Fountain
well.
Blue should have a sign in
Low-key
front of
though, yes.
The Fountain Blue should have a sign that says "Not for poor here." Like, they just-
It's expensive.
it's 50
the
to
tables
park.
are expensive.
how
like
much is
everything.
How much is that steak? Well, it comes in a gold case, so it's $1,000.
Right.
Yeah, we did eat there, though.
You
Bobby
motherfucker.
made it-
Have you done the Poppy Steak $1,000
Yeah.
review?
I took my team there.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Did you do it too?
Fuck no, I ain't got Will money. The fuck you looking at, bro? I got TikTok money, bro.
TikTok is good money.
I don't got Poppy steak money.
TikTok
The
is
fuck?
good
Dude,
money.
I didn't even know it was there, and that's Poppy's. I've been hearing about Poppy Steak for so long. I'm like,
it's okay. You pay for the experience.
It is
Yeah.
the
It's
experience.
just like
but I heard they
good.
were the ones who started the sparklers with bottles.
Yeah,
So that's where it came from because they're out of Miami.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So they,
Miami,
what I heard.
Miami's the king of the club.
they're
shit, man.
different.
Miami's the king of the club shit.
Miami's
Like that,
different.
Vegas goes hard for Vegas, and like we got some clubs, but like Miami takes that's their life.
Yeah.
That's
well, you
the
notice
shit.
how they don't like most of the stuff that came here from Miami failed out and left. Like when they thought Nikki's Beach was gonna pull it off at
Yeah.
the Trop, that was
That's because we don't have Miami Coke. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
You're
That's the
right on that
problem.
one.
We don't.
They're
we don't-
bringing Palm Tree Beach
Well,
Club over.
I would say
Ain't gonna
I think here's why I think.
Do you think
Miami,
Fountain Blue's gonna work? Being a Miami,
They're in a
based?
difficult part of the strip.
No.
It's
I know,
very
I know.
tough.
Yeah.
But here's the other reason why Vegas Strip doesn't cater to us locals. We're the ones who are going to keep them in
Exactly.
business.
Yeah.
Bro, we was just
Exactly.
talking
You know
about
what
this.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what pops off on the strip? Old Red Country Bar.
Oh, place is
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
I've
Old
never
Red.
been
That place
there,
is
but it's
always busy.
Lauren
Okay,
works
Will.
there.
Always
Will.
packed. Yes,
It's
sir.
not for
Lauren
you.
works there.
Okay.
Will, it's not for you. Will, it's not for me. It's not for me neither, brother. Okay.
All right,
I just
all
filmed there.
No,
Noted.
okay.
But
I just do content.
the biggest mistake every new person from Vegas makes. Fucking F1 made the same mistake. Vegas is a fucking NASCAR country ass city.
And it's
like
empty.
people think, like you know what's not empty? The NASCAR races. Packed every time.
I heard they were nuts.
The horse, the rodeo, bro.
Oh yeah,
every steakhouse on the city. I talked to I got a secret like underground network of servers who work at different restaurants across the city. That way I know what's going on, right? Servers are the best eyewitnesses ever. Every server in the city said they've never made more money than when the fucking rodeo came in.
Ugh, I've heard.
100%.
Them $1,000 10-gallon hats, these motherfuckers were tipping their ass off. That's what Vegas is. People, Miami comes here. Remember the SLS casino? Thought they would come here and do some different shit.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Hey,
and the same year?
Come on, come on.
Hey, and then it goes back to Sahara again.
Back to the Sahara.
Back to the Sahara. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a Vegas casino. That's like straight up.
Do you remember when they closed the Ghost Bar and then reopened it as the Ghost Bar?
As the Ghost Bar.
I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? Like, it failed.
Dumb as shit.
Pick a different name. You just dropped $12 million into it.
The fact that somebody, like the Palms, that people don't, man, how long you been in Vegas?
20 years.
Okay, so you remember.
Yeah.
At one point, the Palms was.
Oh, you had Rain, you had
Ghost Bar, your Playboy Club,
everything.
Nine Steakhouse.
Bro, at
which
one
is now
point.
Barry's.
Everybody was at the Palms.
Yep. Yeah, because Chef went over there. Yeah. At one, how do you fuck up the Palms, bro? How do you fuck up the Palms?
Real world, first time there.
Yeah.
I went there recently, went to Scotch 80.
Yeah.
Dead.
It's dead.
5 people in there.
It's dead.
Sad.
I get scared when I see that because I worried about what you said about food sitting when places just aren't.
I reviewed Scotch 80 probably 2 years ago when they brought their new chef in. He's actually a really good chef. And the Palms has done him a massive disservice because he's actually pumping out good food over there.
Right.
But they don't market, they don't promote, they don't put any money behind that place whatsoever, man. It's a disservice. But like what the Palms has done to that casino is fucked up.
Yeah. Is it still Indian? Like Indians run the gaming?
No, I think it's some investors out of. I think they're owned by Asians.
Is it?
I think don't quote me,
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, stuff bounces around so much.
You need somebody who gets Vegas to make the Palms work.
Yep.
You need somebody to because that was like a casino where locals would go party and get down at. Yeah, Vegas is they took away the kitschy. Like we like that shit. I like that there was a Pirates of the Caribbean ship. I like the Mirage having all the goofy ass volcanoes. Like I like that goofy shit. Yeah, it's way too corporate.
The Palms now, their biggest attraction is the shark.
Yep.
And it's like, it's dead.
And that $100 buffet they got. You ever been to that lobster buffet that they do?
Yeah.
That's their food is the one thing that'll get anybody out.
What happened to
I saw that one
buffets
guy
kind of
review at that Mr.
Yeah, it's because just the food cost. It just wasn't worth it for a lot of buffets, especially after COVID.
Did you ever go in there and see people like, I actually saw a woman one time and she had Ziploc bags and was just filling.
My grandma would do it in that lady's face. My grandma gave no fucks. My grandma survived Nazis, bro. She didn't give a fuck
Shout out
about
to grandma. She said, I paid for this.
She wouldn't hide it or stick it in her purse.
all you
she
can
would
eat.
Just walking out.
We would go to the Sunset Station buffet back when that shit was like $8 for seniors. And she would take us, because again, I was a little fat kid. And she would take us, and my grandma opened in that lady's face. My grandma would disrespect the server and just be like, I dare you to fucking say something.
That is too funny. So I got a question for you, Brandon. So I did a live today, and I was talking about homeownership.
Okay. Which platform?
It was on YouTube.
Okay.
And I was like, and somebody was trying to debate me and saying, owning a home is a scam. And I said, well, if we're going to say that, breathing is a scam.
Yeah.
It's like, but how often do you deal with that part? Because I know I get it quite a bit.
Every day. The most popular video I've ever posted in the history of my life. And spoilers, I've reposted it like 3 times because it always fucking cracks, right? It's a video of me pulling up on a rent to home, right? Where they've built these entire neighborhoods that are rent.
You can't buy
only.
them to own. Yep.
And I come up and I said, what did I tell you, motherfuckers? I talk to people like a real person.
I love it, as you should.
I'm like, what do I tell you, motherfuckers? You're going to rent until you die. Like straight up. And we have probably like 5,000 comments on that bitch. And half the people are just being like, owning's a scam. You have to pay property taxes to the government. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bitch, you're a renter. You're paying property taxes and $500 on top of that so I can eat good.
And 27% on that Altima you've been driving 100%. For 15 years. It's like, it's people are, it's crazy, man.
People will trip about 6% interest rate, but then pay 100% interest for rent because they've never been educated. I tell people, okay, when you go to a restaurant, right? Would you ever leave the restaurant without getting an itemized bill of what you ordered?
If they just brought the bill.
Ever? If they just gave you the bill and said $300, would you ever sign that without looking at the itemized part of it?
I do that a lot.
Oh, well, you're a baller, okay?
No,
motherfucker.
But realistically, no.
No,
Never.
Realistically, no.
You shouldn't know, but I mean, yeah, I've gotten in the habit of doing that.
Of just signing it?
That's a bad thing out here.
I mean, but you make bangers, so that's different for you. Rach, would you ever sign an itemized bill without? No. You ever seen 4 girls try to split a check at a wine bar?
Man.
That's the funniest shit on earth. These bitches will argue over how many sips they took. That's the funniest shit on earth, bro.
Look, I always said the most dangerous thing to do is go out to eat with somebody who like to split the check.
Oh,
it's going to be a fight.
No,
it's going to be a fight.
I'm a server part-time, and so I see that
You
shit
got people.
all
I only had
everywhere.
ice.
I only had ice. Well, you had 3 pieces of the salad. I only had 1 slice. Okay, so
Like,
you would
the
never sign
fuck?
an itemized bill, right?
Right.
When you get your rent check, do you ever see what's on it, or do you just pay the rent?
Well, I pay for my roommate, so
Okay.
She tells me how much it is every month, and then I just
And you guys never, no renter ever asked for an itemized bill, right?
no.
Never.
No.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't even know.
They don't care.
They don't even care.
And to that point, because I'm a landlord, we find ways to maximize our rents.
Of course.
So if I want to put an alarm system, which would be an amenity, I'm increasing the rent.
Yep.
If I'm putting a washer and dryer in the unit, I'm increasing the rent.
Yep.
If I want to put cameras, if I'm putting extra lighting, and so to Brandon's point, people will rather pay more in rent than to be in a position to have a home that one is going to mitigate their taxes,
Yep.
which is why you want to own real estate. 2, that is the only thing that usually is helping you to accumulate any form of wealth
Yep.
in most families, because most people don't own shit. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why we have to own.
Do you know what you're making money off now with real estate? This is gonna blow your mind. Do you know what you're making money off of now? You're not making money off of giving them a house. That's what blew my mind. When I first started teaching, I thought people were renting because they needed a place to live. No, these people got money.
Most of them.
They got money, bro. What you're providing them is the ability to never grow up.
You said
No,
that right.
I
They will
believe it.
pay. They will pay
Forever.
And even though I go online and talk shit to people every day. If you've ever seen my lives, I run my mouth at people.
Yeah.
I tell them, you're a fucking loser, bro. Like straight up. My landlord, I get paid because my landlord runs your checkup and they don't care. I tell them, what you're paying for is to never grow up. You don't ever want to grow up and take care of shit. And they'll pay you for the rest of your life.
responsibilities.
Yeah.
I have tenants.
Adulting, yeah.
I have tenants, which I'm assuming they're not going to see this. They've been renting this house that I bought.
No, because you charge them for the TVs for the upgrade. You're like,
that's his job.
Yeah, I charge them for cable. And so they've been living in that house for 30 years.
Good for you.
I paid $42,000 for this house. They pay me $1,500 a month to live there.
God bless.
They could have bought the house and their mortgage would have been $300.
$300.
That's insane.
That's
But
fucking insane.
like Brandon said, they don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
They would rather
They
pay
wanna
me,
do that.
and I will increase it to $2,000. They still will not try to buy
There
that
is
house.
no amount. I have 5 or 6 landlords, and they're all either Canadian or Middle Eastern. So they have
Lots
no
of Canadians.
they have no care about how much they run up your bill. They don't. I'm telling y'all, they don't care, and they're shocked. My Canadian investors are shocked. They're like, Brandon, we raised the rent 7% a year, and they keep paying it. I'm like, bro, you raise it 10%. Raise it 10%.
People
Raise
will
it 10%. I get paid like straight up, and the biggest thing we get as realtors is, oh, of course you want us to buy. That's how you make money, bitch. I don't make money off you. You will buy one house from me every 5 to 7
but as
years.
investors, we keep buying.
My investors will buy 10 houses in a year. The more you rent, the more money I get paid.
Yeah.
I actually lose money teaching you how to buy houses, right? But I do it for the love of the game. But I will also help Will get rich off your lazy ass if you don't do something about
I'm
it, right?
running it up too.
I'm a real person.
You want water? I'm raising the rent.
I'm raising the rent. Hey, you want clean water?
Clean water.
Here's the filtration system, bro. It's so bad. I've actually had a landlord. One of my landlords came on my live and told the audience how much money he was making over the mortgage. And you know what people said? When's your next vacancy? We had people asking him if he had any openings.
That's what I was going to tell you. So in 2005, when I bought my house in Lake Las Vegas, and I bought 4 DR Horton homes, and they were all at about $500,000, 2,800 square feet. And I had great tenants in there, but I was always told I just rented the houses for exactly what the mortgage was. So I wasn't.
Oh, you're a nice person.
Yeah,
bro.
like I wasn't but that's what people told me to do.
Here's
like,
here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. Even if a landlord charges you exactly the mortgage, nothing over that, they're still making 6 to 7% every year. Okay, so this is gonna blow my mind. What a house actually isn't a house. You're buying a business. The bank is giving you a loan to buy a business, and the tenant is paying the interest on that loan so that you can have the business for free. That's all a renter is. A renter is someone who's literally paying the interest on your loan, and you keep all the money from the business.
And then us as investors, guess what we do? We eventually go and borrow against that business tax-free
to do it again.
and go do this again. So now I've built a 7-figure real estate portfolio without ever using my own money.
Ever.
So I've mitigated my risk because I know, and I ask people this all the time, how long have people needed somewhere to live?
Yep.
Everywhere.
All the time.
There's no competition for me being an owner because there are 25 people who are fighting to rent my places out. So why wouldn't I want to buy real estate? And that's what I tell people. I'm going to play the game that has the highest odds of winning, and real estate will win every time.
It's like being a landlord in Vegas is like being a hot girl in a nightclub, bro. There's never going to be enough. There's never going to be the amount of dudes willing to hit on you is endless. It's endless. And the amount of renters willing to rent your spot is fucking
Your house can be
endless.
ugly. Somebody will rent.
So my question is to you guys, as the owner, as the person that's selling us to these the renters, how do you guys handle the problems that happen with the renter's house? So like say something, the floor got flooded out,
tell you this.
or whatever. Like how like say
Rach,
say you got 5 properties.
I know exactly what you're
What, you hire somebody else to get this?
No, it's better. It's better. Watch.
I want to hear it.
You want to go first?
No, you tell him.
I've never even seen my properties.
What? So you just bought it and you didn't even know what the hell it looks like?
Because I have a team.
Oh,
like Brandon said, I'm buying a business. So I'm
trying to get on his level.
My tenants don't even know who Will Roundtree is.
That's funny because
unless they've Googled me.
I'm an owner, and I am hands on with the tenants, and it's the hardest.
Because
stop that,
man.
They'll make an emotional connection with you, and then if something goes wrong, they'll take it out on you.
Period.
You can get a home warranty for like $60 a month,
and then fix all that shit.
And you make the renter pay for it. All you do is raise their rent by $60. So they're paying for they think, oh my God, well I live in a rental. I don't have to pay for maintenance. Yes, you do. $60 a month. Every month you're paying that home warranty. Whether something breaks in the house or not, you're paying for it.
Damn, I need.
See, we have to understand that real estate. Let me tell you. Do you know the main reason banks exist? To lend against real estate.
Yep.
And so our entire economic system is built on real estate. That's why when the banks folded or were attempting to try to fold and pass the bad, fucked up loans they did to us, they'll never let the banks collapse because the housing market is what drives the economy, period. Yep. And so this is why I tell people, why would you not want to participate in the one game that will never fail? I don't care what the fluctuation of the housing market does.
100%.
You hold on to it forever.
Forever. Because here's the thing. Somebody dies, you need a new house. Somebody gets married, you need a new house. Somebody has a kid, you need a new house. Somebody has another kid, you need a new house. Kids go off to college, now you're an empty nester, you need a smaller house. You get divorced, you need a new house. Now you need 2 houses, right? It's a game that's never going to end. We got millions of people coming to America every year with the dream of owning a home. 999,000 of them can't own a home when they get here, which means we got renters every year.
You'll never run out of renters.
You'll never run out of renters.
I'll tell you why. I think why people are scared of it, because we've been conditioned to think that home ownership is a bad idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Media has scared us
100%
into thinking that. Why? Because guess who is buying up all of the real estate? You got, the BlackRock, you got Tricon, you got
Bezos,
JP Morgan. So you got, and that's why now you have builders who are building only to rent. There going to be a time when you will not be able to buy a house because all of the commercial developers are buying up everything. You're only going to be able to rent.
You know who owns a lot of real estate in Vegas, and this is going to surprise some of you, but it shouldn't surprise the rest of you guys. Bruh. exotic dancers and adult actresses
There it is.
own some of the
lot of them are in
nicest
my
real
neighborhoods.
estate. Oh, 100%.
McDonald Ranch.
Oh,
they're there.
McDonald, bro. Okay, you're such a real one for this.
Full of them.
McDonald's Ranch has more adult actresses per capita than
Wow.
anywhere
Wow.
in Las Vegas because these girls got real fucking money.
It's beautiful over
Tucci
there
Cash.
too.
Shout out
True.
to her.
True. I've been wanting to do that all night.
Thank
True. I got a serious question for you, bro. It's the most serious question I've ever asked anybody on a podcast because it's something very near and dear to my heart.
What's up?
What's your favorite strip club and why is it Chica Bonitas?
Okay. I saw that on your page, Chica Bonitas, and unfortunately, I've never been there. So I want to go bad because I did see it on your page, but I've always been, and it's stupid. I've always been a Rhino guy.
I respect that. That's a respect. That's
it.
because you're an upstanding, classy strip club guy.
But Rhino has tanked.
Has it?
Hell
Yeah.
yes. Hell yes.
Are the wings still good?
I feel like they've dumbed them down, just like you were saying. The pandemic
Yeah.
dumbed all. Hey, do you know Cane's changed their chicken fingers? I know
Yeah, they're
it's
trash now.
They're fucking. They're
trash
kind of
now.
be
My
fat
son
and-
still love them things.
Oh yeah,
It's
they're
the
designed.
sauce,
They're
bro.
designed. It's the sauce. Have your kids try it without the cane sauce. see if
No,
they
what
like
is
it
this
still.
Chica Bonitas? I seen that. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
magical.
I'm looking for
It's
Latina.
Magical. Ooh.
Chica's Bonitas is like the Chica Bonitas and Palomino are
Yeah,
like
I
the
saw-
OG.
they're the last two real Vegas strip clubs where they're just like you walk in and you're just teleported back to a better time, a better place. You walk into Chica Bonitas and the girls there and their pimps probably there too, and the Coronas are cheap and some of the girls got a few, like maybe a wound or two, but it's beautiful and it's all Latin girls and they come in all shapes and sizes and none of that uniform strip club shit where everybody's like a 5'10" blonde girl with a tattoo, whatever. Oh, it's magical. You got it, but you can't go there until like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I went to like 2 or 3 years ago. I ended up popping in Palomino on my birthday, which is December 19th.
The OG.
But there was nobody there. But I mean, I went with a good group, so we still had fun. But I just always pictured it, and I know that they got the alcohol license, and I didn't go upstairs. I don't know what's going on up there, but I saw in
The
your
fantasy
video.
suites, baby.
I was like, damn! I watched that video, and actually, I noticed from you, I believe it was the owner's wife started following because I clicked on her thing and it said strip club owner, and then I saw Palomino.
She's a real one, bro.
Yeah, and
Shout out to Yvonne, man. She's
Yvonne,
a fucking
yeah.
real one, bro. That was my homie on social
But
media.
that was great that you did that because,
yeah.
like I said, I just went over to the table and we never moved, so I didn't know what was going on up there, and I didn't get a full blown tour of everything.
They got a secret room called the Planetarium in the very back.
I saw there
Chico's
was there one.
Bonitas?
Oh, at Palomino.
Oh.
Palomino was that the
I
one
wanna
where
go. I've
you,
never
where you
been.
said you could come in a door right
It had
into
its
the,
own private entrance. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to be seen in the club, they walk you straight to the private room.
See, I didn't
It's
know
got its
that.
own personal stage. You get your own show.
wow.
I saw that.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
dope.
I think it's like it's probably like 4 or 5 G's to rent out the room. But like if I was gonna do a bachelor party, I 100% every
Yes,
time I would do that.
in a
Nobody
second.
sees you come in and out of the club. You can get drinks straight to your room, no waiting. You get your own personal server. And my favorite part is you get to control the music. So if I want to play fucking Rakim or Danny, Danny Brown or some shit, I can play whatever the fuck. Hey,
Right.
I want you to take your clothes off to some Prince right now. Purple rain, purple rain. I don't give a fuck.
So they let you plug in?
No, they got the box. They got a box, and it's got all the songs. You can just pick your own songs.
Damn, I knew
that's
I,
so
No, that spot is the OG spot.
I do have to go back to Palomino.
The only downside about strip clubs
Let's
is the music,
go.
man. I would say
It's trash out here, bro.
it's trash because in Atlanta they play some good ass.
Atlanta will change your
Shout out
life.
to
Yeah.
Magic City.
Atlanta will change your life.
For real, because the wings is good as shit too. The best food I had was in an
In the
Atlanta
strip club, yeah.
We rolled a blunt and smoked with the dancers as we ate chicken wings. I said, this
I
is
love it.
Hey, you guys go to you ever been to
That's fun.
the Pink Pony out there?
nah. What's that?
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, it might not
Pink
even be
Pony
open, but when
Club.
we would be on tour, the Pink Pony was where, I mean, Magic City was still Magic City,
Right.
but Pink Pony was where a lot of
Yeah, I
people
haven't been
went.
to that
Pony.
Yep.
Damn, Atlanta strip clubs sound like breakfast restaurants sometimes, and they throw you off.
Follies.
Yeah, they
Like,
throw you
you're like,
off.
Damn, I wonder what
Yeah, I
their
forgot the.
pancakes
What's
taste like.
crazy?
Right.
What's crazy is you could get pancakes and syrup at the strip club if you stay there overnight. They don't give a
That's
fuck.
what I'm saying. Follies. What do their pancakes
Bro,
taste like?
I've never seen.
Except it's a different type of
Oh
cake
my
inside.
God.
I
You're
feel
gonna learn
like
today.
I feel like Atlanta secretly took.
Oh yeah, before I forget this, one of our favorite spots to go on tour was always Atlanta. What do they call it? Buckethead or
Buckhead.
Buckhead.
Yeah.
Bro, that was like MTV Spring Break. When
It's
we
changed,
were
though.
touring. Oh no, now it's gotten dark.
Yeah.
And
It's changed,
a lot
man.
of crime and stuff. But that was one
sucks.
of our favorite spots on tour because we're like, dude, Buckhead was like a college clusterfuck. Remind you of like Girls Gone Wild and shit. But
Yeah.
we liked being
Girls
there.
Gone Wild. Remember that days, bro? I was a little kid on TV, like, come on.
Dude, I had what's his name? I was out there and I got a booking for D12 after our show, and it was fucking Scooter Braun. He was
Goddamn.
a promoter at some
Oh,
nightclub
wow.
in Buckhead, and he booked us. So I knew him prior to Justin Bieber, so he was just working his magic out there in Atlanta.
Man, he found him a gem.
He sure did.
straight
Rode
A
that
few of them.
He rolled that cute little white kid to the top of the charts. He was fucking took over. God damn, he
So-
saw Bieber and dollar signs just
Man.
flashing his
flopping
fucking
Straight up,
eyes, man. I
All
was
right.
like,
Well, before we get out of here, Brandon, we play this game. It's just bad choices.
oh man.
I got
So-
one question before we play this game.
Yeah. Blast
It's
it out.
about why don't you like to eat in Summerlin?
Oh, Summerlin's trash, bro.
Really?
Summerlin. I grew up in Henderson, bro. We got a
Kentucky for
long-standing,
life.
yeah, we got a long-standing beef with Summerlin. Thinks they too good for the rest of us, man.
Yeah.
And they food is trash and it's overpriced. And I tell them every time I'm there, I fucking hate your food.
Will, you remind me of a Summerlin, dude. Do you live out there?
I'm on the cusp.
Nah,
I was
you
gonna say Summerlin, man. You make me feel like Summerlin vibes over here.
You can't get good shit nowhere in Summerlin.
No, I'm in
bro.
the Mountains Edge, Southwest.
Mountains Edge.
Yeah,
that's
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 I like that area.
It's
yeah,
good
it's
location. That's
fucking traffic though, man.
There's only one way in and one out of that bitch.
Literally.
Yeah, what you take, Durango up or Blue Diamond down?
Either one is fucked up.
Trash.
Yeah.
Literally, it's fucked up either way.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You can't play bad choices with a kid from Vegas because they're all gonna sound like good choices to me.
Yeah,
Good.
I got
Well, that was my one question beforehand. So
Yeah,
let's
all
do
right.
this.
So no Summerlin, just Summerlin's out the.
I mean, I saw houses
I've ne-
there. 'cause
I've
they're-
never-
Oh yeah, good money. Good money on that
I saw
one.
houses. If you want to move to Summerlin, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I'll do a little dance.
Do you have a specific area though that you do try to drive the real estate market?
Oh
to?
yeah, Green Valley Ranch,
Valley, yep.
anything in Green Valley. It's the
That's-
best area of the city. Period. End of
That's where
story.
all my properties are right there.
You a smart man, bro. Don't sell them this time.
Yeah. No, you know what's crazy? So during the pandemic, it's Airbnb and everything.
Yeah.
And it kind of saved me the Raiders moving here. Josh Jacobs moved into one of my houses.
Did
And
he?
I did what you just said. I did the nice guy. They just paid the mortgage. But they took that heat
Ah.
off me. All of them.
I'm working with True, man.
I would have
Yeah,
ran the fucking.
Yes.
You're a Raider. $8,000 a month.
You know what? Hey,
motherfucker.
you know what I thought when
Right,
he? So
honestly.
I posted an ad, and it didn't even get a hit for like 3 months, and then all of a sudden I see it's a little black dude, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna fuck my house up, and I'm like, that's just what I thought, and I'm like, I said,
See,
what?
stereotypes, Brandon.
hey, I said-
Stereotypes.
I'm like, we're in Green Valley, man. We're in Green Valley. Shit.
Which one's worse,
Yeah.
True or Jeff Fargo?
That was a Jeff Fargo statement, 100%.
I mean,
But you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about it. So my mom is right there on the wall over there. That was her cheerleading picture for the University of Alabama. So I've been an Alabama fan my whole life. So obviously Josh Jacobs came from Alabama. So he comes and meets me, and we're like eye level. He's not a big guy at
Yeah.
all. And I'm
He's
like,
strong.
I'm trying to like rule him out real quick. And I'm like, what do you
So
do?
he shoulda wore a
And-
suit.
And he's like, yeah, he's like, I play football. And I'm thinking like, for what, Coronado? Like, that's where my son, like, where do you play
He's
football?
like 230 pounds of
Yeah.
muscle.
But they don't seem like it when they're just dressed in everyday clothes sometimes, like the sweatpants and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them don't seem like it.
I live next to a Raider, and you know this motherfucker plays football, bro.
Yeah, you can use, there's always
Some of 'em,
signs.
You see
But
Max Crosby?
You
know he plays
He plays
football.
in another lifetime. He played Viking, bro. He played jail. He played motorcycle gang leader.
he's from Detroit. too.
Yeah, no.
Eastern Michigan.
No, Max Crosby was violent in a previous lifetime. That man is dangerous.
Yeah, I had him. I had what is his name? Batista, Deontay Batista. He's their strength and conditioning coach. He was another house. But yeah, they came in, and then after 2 years of renting, I was like, hey, I'm gonna have to, give you guys a heads up, that I need these houses back. And they're like, what? What do you mean? Like, what's wrong? And I'm like, well, I do Airbnb. So I'm like, I'm making the shit in the first 2 weeks. And
Of
so
what
I
y'all
don't,
paying me a
versus
month.
them paying just my mortgage. I'm like, you guys
You
saved-
could have increased
you
it. They
guys
would have
saved
paid
me.
that shit.
They would have paid it. You're absolutely right. But he told me
Google Josh Jacobs' contract.
Hey,
real
no,
quick.
so he said,
Right.
hey, so he said
How much he
so
signed
I was like,
for.
I said, well, where do you play football? And he's like, for the Raiders. And again, when somebody's eye level with you, and I'm a small dude, I'm like, when they're eye level with you, you don't think Raiders. And then when he says
You're
Josh
not-
Jacobs, I'm like, I've been fucking watching you for Alabama for the last, 4 years, killing it.
Yeah.
So I was, and then he's the one who got me all the other people. And you know what it was? You remember Cactus Life?
Yeah.
They bought the whole first floor out, and they told us that he was like, bro, it's not like we're cheap or this or that or whatever. We have houses in other places. They wanted to push us in these little fucking bullshit apartments for like $3,000 a month. And he was like, I can't live with coaches, cheerleaders. It's like a
Yeah.
so they
It's too
all
much.
branched off. And, Josh Jacobs was a cool dude. And it was funny because I asked him, I said, real quick, what's the secret besides steroids that makes NFL players good? And he told me, I laid out, I have about 15 vitamins I take a day. And he's like, if you go to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time, and eat at the same time, you'll never need nothing. No powders, no this, no that, no whatever. And he took all my vitamins, was like, right in the trash can.
I mean, first off, you disrespected the shit out of your house, man. You should have raised his rent just for that. Tell him, well, you throw my vitamins away, I raise your rent.
You breathe. I'm raising rent.
Yeah.
He asked me,
Taxing.
and you know what he did too? This is actually the nicest thing anybody did. He was wearing a, what's it called, an iPhone watch or whatever. One that he can wear while he's playing. So it had a super cushion, and I'm like, man, your watch is dope. He bought me one.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
Yeah. So
You should have raised his rent for that
Should've
shit.
raised his rent. Buy me
You
a
can
watch,
afford a
but
new watch?
Hey.
Raise that.
Oh, yeah.
rent
He
up.
actually paid for it.
Yeah.
He saved on his
He
rent.
saves on his rent. Yeah,
Right.
believe it. What's
So-
on your phone that's so interesting? Am I not funny? That's how I pick up girls in the club. I threaten them politely. I think you should give me more attention than you're doing so right now.
I bet it works, though.
I got to use that. It
Look
would
at me,
work.
bro. If I wasn't security, they would have thrown me out the club, man. Fuck out of here. I look crazy.
Yeah, my only one is the nails. Like, you need a fill on aisle 3. That breaks them. That
Oh,
breaks
yeah.
their whole fucking. But I'm gonna use the boxy eyebrows.
That was
Boxy
good.
eyebrows, and then tell them, talk about they lashes. Oh man, did you get them pressed on at Walmart or what?
Yeah, Walmart press on.
Yeah.
All right,
Walmart press
I'm gonna start this off.
Bad choices.
All right,
This
let's
is
do
perfect
it.
for a realtor. Have you ever called the cops on your neighbors?
No.
Cool.
I'm black.
All right, we're going to start with the easy ones first. Would you date someone who made half as much money as you do?
Yeah, my wife don't make shit.
You know?
She
There it is.
makes 1,000,000% less than me.
Have you ever been cut off at a bar?
Yes, many times. At noon one time in San Diego, they had these drinks that were globes that were supposed to be for 4 people, but I said, "Baby, I'm from Vegas. Go ahead and give me that." And then they cut me off.
You should have told him. You should have told him it's 5 o'clock somewhere else, sir.
Well, I told her I'm from Vegas, and that usually works.
Right.
And they didn't believe me, so
Damn.
they're lost.
I mean, I'm Brandon from Vegas, so.
Yeah.
Have you ever secretly thought that you would make a really good gangster?
Nah, bro. I'm soft as tits. No, that ain't gonna work, bro. No, I can't go to jail. I'm too cute.
Have you ever blamed your shit personality on your zodiac sign?
No, but I would if I knew what it was. Honestly, I'm not too good for that. I would do that. What's January? I'm born in January. You know.
Was that
it.
Capricorn?
Aquarius?
Yeah. Okay. Well, from now on.
So what can people
Oh,
blame?
yeah, Aquarius. Yeah, that's
What can people blame on being an Aquarius?
I don't know shit, dude.
Yeah,
I farted in this chair like 5 minutes
Isaac?
ago. Is that because I'm a Capricorn?
Oh, dude, I didn't even. Fuck. What, bro? Dude.
I turned this way though. I did.
Oh, okay.
So the whiff.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's why Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
Oh, no.
He said, I thought something. He thought it was you. He thought it was you. Bro. He thought it
Randy
was you.
almost got them to fighting outside.
He was thinking his head. He was like, the camera guy is disgusting. This man is gross.
That's why he
He's
texted me like, the fuck?
eating that
This is
Mexican
hilarious.
food.
Get me away from the photographer. This guy smells like curry.
Oh, I know. Not the curry. Okay. Would you cut off one of your ears for $500,000?
No.
You're like,
now,
what?
if you raise the number, I would do it though. I'm Van Gogh.
750.
No, it had a lot more than that. Like
1.5.
I put the number at $10 million.
Okay, 10 mil. He'll do it. All right.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
$10 million.
can, you can still hear with one ear.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always get it sewn back on, right?
No, I would leave it off at that point because now I'm rich and I can just, whatever. Now I'm
It'd
cool.
be like part of the aesthetic. It'd be part of the look.
yeah,
And then use that as a pickup line.
Branding,
Yeah.
Baby, I just hear half of what you say.
that's what I'm talking about, baby. I can't hear any of the ugly shit you're saying, baby. I got you.
You know what? Life probably would be better anyways.
I would just wait. All I can hear is the money, baby. All I can hear is the money.
All right. Have you given out a fake phone number in the past year?
Oh yeah, I got a fake. You know what? They're probably not listening. I got a fake phone that I give to solar people when they come to my house because I have a no soliciting sign and these motherfuckers don't
They
listen.
still do.
Oh,
So I have a fake
Every
phone,
day.
and what I do is I waste their time because I know if I give them my number that it's their job to follow up with me.
Yeah.
So I waste like 6 months of their life. Don't come to my fucking door again, bro. You know who you are. It says no soliciting.
You know, they put a lot of people in bad positions because they put a lien on your property.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
brother,
for sure.
It was a
You better stop,
major
bro, because
lawsuit.
I got about 10 hours to do on solar
Major
people, man.
lawsuit,
Y'all the
man.
worst fucking humans on earth, bro. You getting old ladies stuck in these financing loans
man.
and they can't get rid of them.
Why is everybody, all the solicitors hitting me now, like at least 20 a day on my personal line? Are people saying that they want to give you a loan? And I know it's a call center, and once you say whatever, they're going to push you over and they get paid for the lead. I'm getting like
Depends
20
what
of
type
those
of loan
a
it
day.
is.
They're just like, hey, you want a business line of credit or just something, credit.
So what they do is every time you have an LLC, that information is
Okay.
publicly
Publicly
registered.
Every
And
time, though,
it's-
just so you know,
yeah.
I say it's funny you called. I'm like, I got a daughter and she's selling Girl Scout cookies. How many would you like of each flavor?
You hit them right back.
And bro,
Yeah,
they
they don't-
start they laugh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then there's silence, and then we just let it go.
I'll tell you how to get rid of the timeshare calls. Tell them you don't have a credit card.
Mm.
Oh, they hang up there. They hang up right away.
That's some smart. That's some smart.
They don't
shit.
Good
even.
one.
Yeah, you tell them you don't have a credit card. All right. If you were broke and desperate, would you become a prostitute?
Yeah, but my titties aren't that nice.
But you could buy it. You yourself new.
I would need
eventually.
I would need a BBL for sure. Yeah.
Okay, well in the back. All right, last one from me.
I'd be a prostitute for ugly girls who like thick bitches.
He's
Look,
already.
I'm trying to think this one out. I'm like,
I think him and Jeff have talked about this one before.
We have.
oh yeah,
I would make
he
it-
was ready for that answer.
I would
Actually,
make
hey, real quick, shout out to Jeff Fargo
That's
and your
my guy.
guys' new podcast, the
Dad pod.
the
Yeah.
Dad Pod. I like that, man. I got kids, so that information is good stuff. I've been sending it to my.
It's
baby
just me and
moms
Fargo
all the
making
time.
dick jokes half the time. It's
I know.
okay.
They're funny. They're funny though, man.
That's great. Okay,
The jokes are very small.
Yeah.
literally. No. Have you ever bailed on your friends to get laid?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm all the time, bro. Fuck all the time. I'm from Vegas.
Yeah,
All the
that's-
time.
For Vegas.
This is the last one. I'm gonna alter it with something else, but it's: would you slap Jeff Fargo in the face for $500?
I slap Jeff Fargo in the face and pay you $500 to do it.
Yeah,
That shit
it said on here, would you slap your mom in the face? But I'm like, I have to
Oh,
put
I
Jeff
was.
Fargo.
My mom.
Oh.
Mom. This is a funny fucking story.
Oh.
My mom once slapped me in the face so hard, she knocked the ketchup out my hand and it blew up on the wall. And then she made me clean it up with a busted ass face. So I would slap the shit out of my mama right now. I owe her one. She had a ring on too, bro. I had to explain to school why there was a little diamond shaped cut on my face. Like, I fell down the stairs. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, who were you explaining it to? Bob Miller, middle school.
I was a green spun dolphin, bro. Yeah, my mom had to keep me in check. I was this size back then, so she had to smack it down.
All right. Well, where can people find you at?
Brandon from Vegas, genuinely anywhere. If you just go to Google and type in Brandon from Vegas, all my goofy ass pictures. You found the nicest one, but yeah, all my pictures will pop up. Zillow,
Real
Realtor.
quick, did you alter it? Like made yourself a little trimmer? And stuff?
No, bro, that picture's
No?
from like 7-8 years ago before I became a foodie. People saw that picture and they're like, I thought a handsome young
Dude,
black man was coming on this
you know
face.
how many people?
Is he going to court?
No.
Yeah. Dude, my whole
I
page was
can't.
like, damn, you look good. You look smooth. You look, I mean,
Nope,
they're all
I
like
tricked
them.
you, bitch. I'm like what girls do to guys when they go to nightclubs with all that makeup on, and then you wake up in the morning next to
Catfish.
her. Yeah, you go to bed with a knife and she wake up at 4. That's me. I tricked y'all with that suit.
Gotcha, bitch.
How about
Gotcha,
you,
bitch.
Little Rach?
You can find me on the interwebs at Lil Rach, LALRAYCH.
And then how about you, Will, our guest host?
Mr.
and I also-
Full-Time CEO.
I want you to also tell us about these 3 books you got here.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can follow me across all social media platforms at Mr. Will Roundtree. Got my first book, Credit is King, which is probably one of the most sold credit books in North America. Over 50,000 copies sold. And I always tell people it's a manual that gives you the real stuff about credit. None of this fake foo-foo bullshit people be. It's 1 billion credit specialists out nowadays. But did you also know I actually
A lot of scammers too.
In every industry.
Very
But
true.
I will say that I was probably one of the very first individuals, especially in the Black community, that was out here talking about credit in 2015. So I'm actually very proud of that book. My second book, Full-Time CEO, The Shit They Don't Tell You, which is my book where I talk about the unglamorized side of entrepreneurship. Being an entrepreneur, you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose money, sleep, relationships, a wife, a husband. Like, I talk about all of the things that influencers are scared to talk about. And then my last book, which is titled How to Survive and Thrive, where I'm a co-author with 15 other authors. And I so happen to be in there with the actual main author, who is Mr. Joe Foster, who was the founder of Reebok. So,
wow.
So, yeah. So,
Will, you and Brandon might be the smartest urban people that I've been
That's
around
because we wear suits sometimes.
That's because we wear suits sometimes.
And then
Well,
you can just find me just on Green Room Radio. That's my only page. I'm on there, and we thank you again for coming, Brandon. We are definitely going to have you as a regular, just like Mr. Fargo, one of our favorites.
Man,
so thank you for coming.
That's disrespectful, lighting a candle around a fat dude, bro. I'm here sweating like a fat bitch at a vegan restaurant, bro. You got me.
I told you I'd be freezing people out when they walk in that door. I'm like, just wait, it's gonna get hot in here.
No, it does. It does.
All right, well, shout out to you too, Isaac. You there? Isaac?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool.
Thanks,
cool.
Isaac. Thanks,
Bro,
guys.
Thank you, man.
The back of my neck smells like bacon right now. This shit is.
All right, peace out, y'all.
See ya.
Peace.
Green Room Radio.